subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Help promote and rank up my channel. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Greatly appreciate your help. So we're going to be talking about the Spider-Man No Way Home. Every villain teased by the trailer. Now, I didn't catch all of them. I saw little hints, elements, but that clearly doesn't determine for me that it's those characters. And when I wanted to see them physically on screen, but there were things that alluded to them. So I missed some of these, not all of them. The first one, Doc Ock, obvious. The most clearly visible character in there, and it's awesome to have him back. It's awesome to have this actor back playing Doc Ock, looking the way he was, where he left off in the Sam Raimi movies. That's cool. The CGI looks a little strange because they de-aged him. But whatever, I'm down to see more of him. This is one of the most iconic Spider-Man villains. One of the best ones done in the movie. Alfred Molina spilled the beans, couldn't shut his mouth. Kevin Feige's like, why are you just ask Alfred Molina? Next up, Green Goblin. You didn't see his physical presence on screen, but you saw the bombs, you heard the laugh. You know Norman Osborn is coming. Willem Dafoe. He had an interview earlier this year where he said there was some project that he couldn't talk about. He wasn't at liberty to talk about, and considering the mostly the type of movies he does, this could be the only thing he was referring to. So he's going to be back, but this is a really deadly and yet another iconic villain. How's Spider-Man going to be dealing with all these, especially this rookie Spider-Man that's so hell-bent on somebody holding his hand throughout each of his solo movies? Clearly going for a Sinister Six, and I don't know if Doctor Strange is actually who he's supposed to be, if he's actually Doctor Strange or somebody else, because he acts a little bit weird in the trailer. Was one of the most shocking announcements to me. Oh, we're going to have Jamie Foxx back as Electro from The Amazing Spider-Man 2. The movie did not do well. This Electro was really weird, looking all blue and stuff, being all clingy. I just want a friend. Please be my friend. It's really weird, off-putting depiction of the character. Very strange, but he promises he's not going to have his blue skin. Him and Alfred Molina don't know how things work over here in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You gotta shut your mouth. Bet this is the right project for them to be on, considering Tom Holland's history. Anyways, next up, Sandman. Now this is one thing I was unsure of, because you do see like a sandstorm or sand coming up, but like no physical presence of the character. It's alluded to. Thomas Hayden Church, I thought it was an awesome Sandman, and it definitely deserved to be in a movie that went better than that one did, and he's potentially back. There's a tease. So the tease for Sandman appears to come from during one of Electro's lightning storm attacks, and the lightning's supposed to be yellow this time around, yellowish. As the ground, sand surrounding Spider-Man pops up all around him to protect him, or he's teamed up with Electro. It's unclear at this point, but I mean, they're all being plucked from different places and times. So is this a Sandman that's still bad, not on the redemptive path, or is this a Sandman that's asserting himself with the Sinister Six, like, and just to act like an idiot and screw up their plans at getting Spider-Man, and he's really there trying to protect Spider-Man until he can figure out how the hell to get home. I'm very curious to see how they'll handle that. I didn't see it all, so I don't know what they're talking about here. The Lizard! Comes around the 2:26 mark of the footage as a big figure approaches Peter. Although the scene is darkly lit, the general shape of the figure and its working in the shadows lines up with the Lizard. So that would be weird. Lizard 2? You would think that that Mysterio and Vulture would have some part to play, even though this is kind of like based on Mysterio's dead and it's Spider-Man's fault. Do you think that they're going to be part of the Sinister Six? Final one, Nightmare or Mephisto. So that would be a total of 6 members. It's also possible that Spider-Man No Way Home trailer is teasing a role for either Nightmare or Mephisto. Doctor Strange roles opens up the door for these magical and other dimensional villains to potentially appear. Strange and other magic users draw their power from other dimensions, such as Nightmare Realm from inside the dream dimension. Mephisto thing, the entire time we're watching WandaVision, it's Mephisto. No, it's not. They just they just like to mess with our heads and lead us down a rabbit hole to nowhere. Anyways, if he's in here, he's going to be very much a background character, I would think, because this is a guy you want to save for the Doctor Strange villain. You want to have him, Doctor Strange, take him on. So I don't think he would have a huge part to play. He probably wouldn't come up until the very end or even the end credits, teasing him being responsible for whatever the hell happened or how all this is going down. I'm very curious to see how all this plays out and how it all blends together. Is it going to be well balanced, or is it just going to feel like a sloppy, chaotic mess? I'm just wondering how the execution's going to be on this, because all we really know is that a spell backfires when he's attempting to erase the fact that he's Spider-Man from that Peter Parker is Spider-Man from everybody that knows. And it causes a disaster, but for some reason that leads Doctor Strange and Spider-Man to fighting, and all these doorways opening up, spitting out all these villains everywhere, just pure chaos. So, see if they can bring some order and structure to this thing that's pretty much pure fan service. That's what it seems like it's going to be to me. And is Charlie Cox going to be there as Daredevil? Is anybody else going to be in there? Vulture, Mysterio, Venom? Who the hell knows at this point? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Are you happy with this set of villains if that's all you're getting? Or do you think you're going to see more villains? And who do you want to see if you do think you're going to get more villains? Anyways, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Help promote and rank up my channel. Greatly appreciated. Look forward to seeing you in the comment section. Stay awesome. Rock on.